Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name's Emma Lefebvre, and today I have an exciting announcement about my watercolor subscription boxes with Craftimo. So I want to announce that for the absolute last time, we are reopening pre-orders for our 12-month subscription. Now, if you have already ordered my subscription boxes in the past year, this announcement is not pertaining to you. You have already received them. I have only done 12 months of tutorials and supplies, but for those of you who may have sadly missed out on the opportunity, we are reopening pre-orders one last time. Now, if you've been curious about it and not sure if it's worth it or not, I'm gonna open two of my boxes with you right now to show you some of the cool stuff you get inside. Creating these boxes was an absolute labor of love. This is one of the biggest things I think I've ever done in my career, and one of the most fun and challenging things I've ever done in my career. I am honestly so proud of all the work that we put into these boxes. I'm so happy with Craftimo. I will say this past year, there were definite hiccups with the boxes, with shipping and packaging, all because this was brand new to myself and Craftimo as a company. But with lots of feedback and lots of fixes, I think we have perfected it. So if you've been curious or wanting to subscribe to these watercolor subscription boxes, let's open them up so I can convince you one last time. Okay, let's dive into it. Okay, friends, so I do want to give you a sneak peek of these two specific boxes because they have been out for almost a year now. They're not much of a surprise whether you've seen sneak peeks of them through different YouTube reviews or people sharing their work on Instagram. You guys kind of get the gist of what can be in these boxes and what the themes are. So I'm just going to go ahead and unbox these two for you because I'm really proud of them, and I do want to show you the value that is inside these boxes. So like I said, there is only one calendar year of boxes, so there's not going to be a separate October box with different materials or a painting. Same with any of the other boxes. There's only one for January, one for February. So if you've already had these boxes in the past, ordering a new one, you will not get new supplies. They are all the same. But for those who have missed out, this is for you. So I want to unbox it and show you the value that's inside. So this is September, and I just want to give you a little bit of like behind the scenes of creating these. Honestly, creating a painting for each month was a big challenge. Not only was just coming up with the painting, but choosing 24 brush types and sizes and shapes, and only having 2 in a box that are not repeated in any other box. Same with the colors. The colors, you get a palette for your first box. So everyone gets a palette with their first box. And then over the months, you accumulate 4 new colors at a time. So each box comes with 4 colors. So taking a set of 48 watercolors and then making sure that there's only 4 in each box, that they can't be repeated, was the craziest challenge, but it was so much fun to do because I'm so proud that I actually did it. So everyone gets a free palette in your first box, and in each box there's also a little free gift, which is also really exciting. I'm not going to show them all to you, but I will show you what's in September's and October's. But you do get some pretty great stuff that I use daily within my paintings. They're not things that I don't use. A lot of them you may have seen on my channel, whether it's painter's tape or you'll see. But you do get a free gift with each box on top of the paints, paper, and brushes. So let's just stop talking and open this. So this is September's box. So I created the painting in the front, which was so fun. And this is the painting that you do within the box within the tutorial. But then creating the little painting designs for the boxes was so much fun. This was probably one of my favorite ones to do. I absolutely love this box and this theme. The mushrooms and the foliage, one of my favorite things to do. So then you open it up, and with every box, you get a card with what the painting is. Now on the back is the information of where you find the tutorial. So I'm not going to show you because the tutorial is not free. You have to purchase the box to get it, so it has the information on the back. And then within the box, you get all the fun stuff. So each month you get 2 brand new brushes. So they are different shapes and sizes each month. There is no 2 repeating brushes within the 12 months. So you'll have a set of 24 brushes by the end of the year. So this month you get a 12 round, which is like my go-to size for a lot of my paintings. And then this is a 2 cat's tongue. On top of that, you get 4 paint colors. They're half pans of watercolors. So they come like this, and this month you get Cobalt Blue Hue, Scarlet Lake, Leaf Green, and Yellow Ochre, which is some great mixing colors. The free gift that you get this month is actually some brush soap from Craftimo, which I'm not going to open. And then with every month, you get a pack of 5 full sheets of watercolor paper that I chose out of multiple different samples of watercolor paper. It's 100% cotton, cold pressed paper. It, to me, resembles the closest to be 140 pound, 100% cotton paper. It's really nice watercolor paper. It's not as like high quality as like Arches or something like that, but honestly, I've been able to do all of my paintings on these perfectly fine. And people are going to have their preferences, whether they like this paper or more textured paper, whatever it is. But out of like, I think there was like 24 different 100% cotton papers, this is the one I chose. So you get 5 sheets every month. And then depending on the painting that you're doing that month, you will get a tracing template if it's a little bit more intricate, just so you don't feel like you have to freehand if you don't want to. And then you get a piece of tracing paper. And I actually show you how to transfer the image onto watercolor paper. So you'll see in some boxes, there won't be a tracing template. That means that I'm going to teach you how to freehand some things, whether it's florals or a landscape. But then some of the more illustrative stuff, you get the tracing template with the tracing paper so you can create something like this. So that's what comes in a single box. You get a full-length tutorial. It is all real time. So they're about at least an hour, most of them. So with those tutorials, I actually teach you how to mix the 4 colors that you receive in the box, how you mix them in different combinations that have to do with the painting, but also to create different colors that aren't necessarily in the painting. So I teach you a lot about color theory and color mixing. Then I teach you also how to use the brushes and what you can do with them. So the first half of the tutorial is how to use your materials and how to be a little bit more familiar with them. And then the second part of the tutorial is the actual painting. So like I said, the first box, your free gift is this palette, which is a nice fold out tin palette. These are all the colors so far. You can see how messy they are, because when I go painting, I go like hard, and I do not keep things nice and neat. But I have a section for 4 more paints. That's for my December box, which I'm going to be shooting this month. But yeah, so this is what you get, and eventually this whole thing will be full, and then your whole collection of brushes will contain 24 brushes by the end. So just for another fun little sneak peek, I'm going to show you October's box, because this was another one I was really proud of and I had a lot of fun doing. So obviously this is the painting. It's a pumpkin. Open it up. Again, I loved creating these little illustrations for the inside of the boxes. Again, you get the card with the painting, and on the back is the link to the tutorial. For October's box, you get a 10 cat's tongue brush and an 8 filbert. So if you're not as experienced with different shapes of watercolor brushes, these boxes give you an opportunity on how to use different materials. And really, you're just collecting a bunch of different brushes and shapes and sizes that maybe you would have never used if you had just started painting on your own. Then we have our watercolors. This month we had a Verde Blue, Cadmium Orange, Viridian Hue, and Burnt Sienna. This was a really tough one to come up with because, like I said, I couldn't repeat any colors in the previous boxes. So I had to make sure I was leaving enough colors that I could use to mix to create beautiful paintings. And this one was tough, but I actually ended up loving how these colors mixed well together. For the free gift in this month's box, you get 2 of those rose gold binder clips, which you probably, if you watch my videos, you see me use all the time, especially when I'm painting with my sketchbooks to hold them open. I get so many DMs about where do I buy those clips? So I made sure to include them in one of our boxes. So you get a large one and a smaller one. So all of these supplies plus our tutorial, that's what you get in the October box and what I showed you in the September box. They are so much fun to do, and I'm loving seeing everyone's paintings. Once you are a part of the subscription, you do have access to a link to join a Facebook group that is for subscription box holders only, and there you get to communicate with others, share your paintings, ask questions, and it's just a really fun community. So that's the unboxing of these 2 boxes. Make sure when you do subscribe, read everything on the website page, everything about shipping and costs, because while you do maybe pay for 6 months up front, or you can do the monthly option or the 12 months. You will be paying for shipping separately. And I just want to make sure that everyone reads the fine print about either skipping boxes or canceling or subscription renewals, just so there's no surprises. Make sure you read all the fine print because it is all there. Again, I am so happy that we are opening this for one last year. I'm really hoping that you guys love them as much as I love creating them and as much as other people have loved doing them already. I've gotten so much positive feedback. I'm so happy with how these turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them. So if you're planning to subscribe, your first box will be coming in January. Just again, make sure to read that fine print, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you feel a little bit better about what you get with these subscription boxes. We are thinking of more things to come, so make sure you stay tuned to all my new announcements on my channel here and on Instagram, because we're always thinking of new ideas. And again, thank you all so much for your support. This has been probably the most fun project I've ever worked on, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm really happy with the positive feedback I have gotten of people absolutely loving these boxes. So if you are going to be a new subscriber to these boxes, I really hope you love them, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with them. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!